So Cubbi is an online rental platform for landlords and tenants, streamlining the entire process without the need for an agent. So from finding tenants, managing a property, all the way through to tenants actually moving out.
We started Cubbi back in 2012 and we were both working in our day jobs at that time. I worked in marketing, so I was mainly working on digital marketing campaigns and also business strategy.
So I started in real estate about 10 years ago. Actually started in sales and then I moved to property management, and that's where I saw firsthand all the problems landlords are having, the inefficient processes and just the stupid process of managing a property. And I realised at the time that we needed to use technology to automate the process, but at that time I also realised that I'd be out of a job.
Yeah, the rental market's huge, so almost 1 in 3 properties in Australia are rented, so that's 3 million rental properties. Majority, 55% of properties are managed by a real estate agent, and then there's a growing number of DIY landlords, which now makes up 26%. But what we've seen is there's a very big difference between using an agent and also DIY. So that's a big gap in the market that we're targeting.
We're targeting landlords who are frustrated with their agent. They've moved from one agent to another and they're still unhappy, especially because of the high fees that they've paid. But on the other hand, they don't want to do it themselves because they're worried something will go wrong, and also just don't have the time.
So tenants also use the platform because they're very important to this entire process. It's all about making a much better experience for them.
Cubbi assists with the entire renting process. So for example, Cubbi automatically creates the lease to be signed, collects the rent, follow up tenants if they fall behind, handle maintenance, and this is all online with complete transparency. And also saving about 80% on agent fees.
So we've had over 3,000 landlords transact with Cubbi over the journey, and there's been a few different ways that we've actually helped landlords. So in the beginning, we helped them list their property so they could find tenants. This really helped us learn what they wanted and how we can help them. We also then started to build out more sort of tools to help them manage their property, and again we even got even more learnings, and this has really shaped what Cubbi is today. Well, it's just a massive problem, it's a big challenge, and the way that we rent property today in Australia we've been doing it the same way for decades, and I'm really excited about changing that and bringing it up to speed, just like other industries are. So it's all about really improving the experience and the lives of these landlords and tenants.
What gets me out of bed is simply solving the problem. As an agent, I've dealt with so many landlords who are just completely and utterly frustrated with the whole process, and I really just want to make renting much easier.